Let's say our prayers. And for those of you who are already here, please let them know that we already said our prayers. Heavenly Father, I want to thank you for this food placed before me. In Jesus' name always. And thank you for getting me home so safely, Father. Amen. Okay. I didn't get nothing to drink. Look at my... Wait, hold up. Let me get something to drink. Hold up. Hold up. I'm thirsty. I got so many things to talk about. Guys, I couldn't wait to come home to tell y'all. Like, first of all, what? All right, we said our prayers. Let's eat a little bit. Let's eat, because we were just very scared. And we just used our motivators to get through the day. All right, let's just do this first. Okay. So I made some cabbage. Y'all know, you know how I am with my cabbage. My cousin, all right, let me tell you about my cousin. So she was very upset. She saw me make cabbage for other people. She was like, I'm dramatic. She said, hit that like button before I continue this story. I know how many people in here. I know people didn't hit the like button. Hit the damn like button. The minute you come in, just hit the like button. All right, so she said, you ain't never make me no cabbage. Now I done made my cousin so many things, y'all. So many things. She said, I've been asking you for a cabbage for a year and a half now. She ain't lying. She ain't lying. But, bitch, I done make you so many things. Hit that like button, y'all. Hit the like button. Okay, so I made cabbage at her house. And I made some fried chicken because that's what she wanted. Okay, so let's do this before we get into what the fuck. If you was in my other live, you'd probably be like, girl, is you okay? Nah. I need hot sauce. I'll be back. It was weird. That dude was weird. I'll be back. And I'm all alone in the house. Like, fuck? Weird as fuck. You hear me? Oh, okay. We do. We got hot sauce. We got hot sauce. We got my hot sauce. All right, so I went to my cousin's house, right? And I said, all right, let me send the food there. Hit that like button if y'all coming in here. Come on, hit the like button. So I said, all right, we're gonna have a good time. This was earlier. I'm gonna send the food there, and I'm about to cook for you what you wanted, and we did that. And we got messed up, all that. But it wasn't for long. What time was it? It's 11:27 where I'm at. It was like 2-something when I got to the house. Bruh. Leaving, that's why I went live with y'all. I said, you know what? We're not even gonna call anybody. We're just gonna go live. That's how I felt. We're just gonna go live, guys. And we did. And y'all saved my life. That's how y'all work. Cause it was weird. This is a little gravy I have on the side. It was weird as fuck. Y'all, I turned the live around so many times to show you that he had a hoodie on, but he had it like, you know when you pull your string? So only his face was like this. Like, I don't know. So now I started lying. Because I was like, I'm talking to y'all straight lying to you guys. I'm like, yeah, so I'm just making up names. Shaquisha is behind me. I said, it was too many people in that car. Lies. And, I said, too many people in the car, so they following this car. Lies. Because, first of all, somebody said, why did you feel some kind of way? Just because it's hood? No. He was going in a different direction. And I didn't like it. And sometimes you got to go off of this. I didn't like it. But you know what I knew? If I count on my motivators, fuck that shit. That nigga gonna... I said, he gonna... If I'm sitting here talking to a whole group, shout out to y'all. I love y'all so much, because I ain't like it. And I ain't weird or nothing. I'm coming from, like, one borough to another borough. It's not weird. You know what I'm saying? I'm home. I'm alone, but that's different. Come in my house if you want to. Pew pew. But that's not the point. The point is that dude. He made me so weird. Why I look like that? Hold on. That. Tell me if y'all can see me, because I'm fucking this shit. Look at that. I am messing it up. Y'all can see me, right? I ain't lying. That shit was weird. I was gonna go live at my cousin's house, but like we was chilling. And I was cooking and stuff, but that freaked me out. And I know I went live just because of that. If you don't know me, there was a couple people in there like, Ray, is you saying? I can't answer you, but I went live. I kept turning around. Look at this dude. This dude had the hoodie on. That was just weird. I don't like it. Whatever. He could be a normal person. I don't care. You ain't gonna get me. You know what I'm saying? I got some salsa here. First of all, we gonna fight. On top of us not fighting, I felt weird. And I pray a lot, so I just go for what, I don't know. I go for my feelings. This is why, man, because I need some napkins. Hold on, y'all. Hi, Campbell. Not my cat ready to fight. You ready to fight? Do I need to redo this? Okay. Make sure I hit that like button. Y'all, it was just weird for me. That's why I went live with y'all. Because I figured somebody gonna tell somebody something. I don't know. It was just weird. But we home. And we safe. And we got cabbage. And we got fried chicken. And we got some gravy over here. We're minding our business. I'm just saying. I went back live with y'all because I said, I need to tell them the outcome. That was weird. Hit the like button. Hit it. Some of y'all don't like that. I scrape my teeth with my fork like that. I can't help it. That's how I always ate. I don't know. I didn't even notice I was doing it until y'all said something. Leave me the fuck alone until I don't know how to do it anymore. Please. Thank you. Y'all, I was in that cab like, okay. I don't know. I feel like everybody should go off their feelings. I got salsa here. I feel like you should go off your feelings. And even if nothing happens to you, you should go off your feelings. It was weird. I didn't like it, and that's it. And I went live. Because I figured somebody here go say something. Like, you know, it's so many. It's something of y'all. Y'all gonna say something. It was just weird. And when I first got in the cab, I'm gonna look at y'all messages in a minute. I just want to get this out. When I first got in the cab, he was cool, but I didn't go live with y'all for like a good 10 minutes. Because I'm coming from Queens to Brooklyn. So it was a little while. But when I started going other places, I was like, this is not the way I normally... Okay, sometimes people go different places. I started lying. Before I went live with y'all, he would think I was live with y'all. Because I was like, that's crazy. I was looking at my phone. No lie, y'all. It was just my home screen. I'm like, that's crazy, guys. I'm not just making up names. Jacob and Lori, they behind us. They following us. That's what I said. They following us. I said, but there was enough room in there. So that's why I came. They're like, I'm like, and all of a sudden, we started going the right way. Fuck out of here, nigga. I think it's weird as fuck. I do. I did. And I'm alone. You feel what I'm saying? So I just thought it was weird. Sometimes you gotta think about shit. and be like, I don't like how that feels. Fuck what people say. I don't like how it feels. That's what people, that's what things, like, that's who I am. I don't care what nobody says. No, they mad, cool, okay. I have my own feelings. I'm like, nah, nigga ain't shit. I don't know, he was weird. But then, if you look at the live I had, I flipped it, right? I flipped the camera. And that's when I noticed that this nigga had a hood on, right? And it was like drawstring. Like, why do you have why do you have the string drawn like that? To where it's like, where his face is just like, why? Behind me, I see the scrunch of the, I ain't like it. I don't know, I ain't like it. And I ain't never been so happy to be a YouTuber. Like, thank you, Lord. These people on here, they will say something. I just felt like that. I had a bad feeling. And then as much as I talk to y'all, it's as more as it kept going in the right place. I'm like, okay, we're going good. Mm-hmm. And that's that. I got to heat up my food. I say, you know what I'm going to do? I'm going to go back live. I'm going to tell them, like, I'm dead ass serious. That scared the shit out of me. And some of y'all caught it on. Some of y'all was asking me damn questions like I could answer. Hello? But some of y'all were dead serious. Like, Ray, I'm like, yeah, I don't like it. I was able to answer y'all. And you didn't have to think about it. I don't like it. It was weird. I know who he is. He could probably be a great person. That's all good. He probably is like, bitch, I wasn't even thinking about you. No problem. But that shit made me feel kind of funny. And or in my life, if I feel funny, I don't fuck with it. The only time I fuck with feeling funny is when there's nothing I can do about it. Alright? So if you're a friend of a friend, I probably told my friend about you, but if that motherfucker want to keep going, no problem. I just watch it, but I don't play that shit. I'm coming home. It's late night. I don't have time for that. I'm alone. You feel what I'm saying? But when I'm in my house, come on. It's fine. But when I'm outside, bitch, what? I ain't like that. I'm saying, I ain't like it. He was weird. Once we got like 6 blocks away from home, I'm like, oh, okay. He good. He ain't gonna do nothing. But who knows that? That's how people be. Let me see what y'all saying. I'm sorry. I'm so sorry. But that's how people be fucking up. They be like, everything's fine. No, everything ain't fine. I don't like how you look. Of course I like reggae. I'm from Brooklyn. Who said that? Oh, thank you, Tanya. I hope I'm saying your name right. Toya. Jesus loves us so much, and you don't even know how much I know that. Okay? What's my biggest dream? I have so many. So I don't even know. I can't tell you my biggest. But my most important is to make sure I'm doing right spiritually. And some people don't find that important. And some people will be like, well, bitch, you was drinking, you was and I don't play that. I don't care what I do. And if you knew read your Bible. If you knew, then you would know I'm alright. Okay? God's still working on me, but he ain't working on my heart because I don't play that. That's why I was so excited that while I was in that cab, I could go live. I just didn't like it. I didn't like how it felt. I don't know. It felt weird, y'all. And I felt like if I didn't do that, I don't know. I felt like, you know what? I felt like if I didn't do that, his ass would be fighting for his fucking life because, okay, I'm a very nice person. I was just talking about this to my cousin. I'm a very nice person. I do not bother nobody. I just don't, like, come on. Who just walks around bothering people? But on my life, I try my best. I don't even know if I can say this word, but I try my best to unalive a person if they messing with me. Please don't think like, oh, she's so cute. No, I try my best. I pick up anything. You hear me? Anything. I didn't like how it felt. It was weird. I never felt like that. I just never felt like that. I didn't like it. I didn't want to call a friend. Y'all can't help me. Like, oh God, I didn't want to call. My friends, they away. Mama in Texas, Keisha in PA, Melissa right now, she in Florida. I didn't want to do that. So I did what I thought was best. Go live. I figured if y'all see something, y'all do what you have to do. Oh God, I didn't like it. He was just so weird looking. Not his face, just how he was dressed. It was just, whatever. You know how people be like, oh, okay, right. No, I'm serious. It was weird. I didn't like it. So in my head, I was thinking, go live. And keep talking to him out loud. He ain't like that. He was looking over. Why are you looking back at me, dude? Ain't you supposed to be looking at the streets? Oh. You guys gotta be careful with these Ubers too. Even though you called them, you pay for it, you gotta be careful with them. They weird too. I got home. Thanks to my motivators. I ain't lying. Thanks to my motivators. This cabbage is good as hell. Alright, let me see what y'all saying. You better get maced. You don't know I got in my pocket. I ain't gonna lie. I always have a little pocket knife, but you really gotta think about that too, cause you do certain things, you it's a wrap. I don't know. Your brain goes still when you're like, I gotta think about it. I don't know how to think about it. I didn't understand. Is he trying to? I don't know. My first thought was go live. Cause I figured if that's happening, not only with my family see, but somebody gonna, I feel like one of y'all gonna call. Hello? We don't know where she at. She in Brooklyn. I mean, it will help. That's all I know. I ain't like it. But we home. Glory to Jesus, we home. And I ain't like it. I know what I'm talking about. I know what I felt. I ain't like it. And we was chilling. I was chilling. I don't know. Even when I had to find the cab, he wasn't where he was supposed to be. But he was close to it. You know what I'm saying? And my cousin walked with me there. And I'm like, when I got in, he's like, oh, is it for Rachel? Because y'all know that's my name. He's like, it's for Rachel. I'm like, yeah, it's for Rachel. He was like, okay. I'm like, okay, great. I'm chilling. Pretty and petty as fuck. In my head, this was going pretty and petty. Then I started looking like, we started going places that we don't go. Not me. Not me. If you don't pull up to where you're supposed to pull up, dude, his actual eyes would have been gouged out his brain. Cause I ain't like anything of it. Whatever. But I'd rather be safe than sorry. I'd rather be bugged out than sorry. But I ain't bugged out. I don't do that. So I know it was weird. Just cool though. I got home. I said my prayers and then I said go. That's what happened. I said my prayers in my head like something said go live. And that's exactly what I did. So whoever was on that live, it was not as many people right now that was on that live. But shout out to y'all. Shout out to asking questions and having me. I couldn't answer immediately, but I was like, Shout out to y'all. That was weird as hell. That's why I kept turning around. Looking at their hood like that. Like it was like this. The hood was like, it was like, I ain't like any of it, but we good. We home. We eating. So thank you, Jesus. That's what it is. I'm eating this good old fried chicken, y'all. That's what we eating. I'm gonna look at y'all comments. I just wanted to say that y'all really saved my life. You know how? Cause you was there for me. Some people go live and it be one person. Shout out to that one person. But there's a lot of y'all. Y'all was there for me. And I was scared. I'm like, this nigga weird. Y'all would have saw some shit. Y'all would have saw some shit. Like, look at Ray attacking this. I would have kicked his ass. I ain't. We home. We with the brick wall. We fine. I just didn't like it. It was weird. So I just want to thank y'all. I want to thank y'all so much. Oh, this is so good. We had so much fun. First of all, somebody always had me cooking at their house, right? So I'll cook. And then we be drinking. Listen to music. But I came there early, you know? What time is it now? 11:45? And I've been home, so. I was so fucking hungry. I made sure I went to cook for them, make sure they you know, got a good meal. But I'm starving. Okay, y'all see it better? Oh my God, buffering. Do y'all see it better? That's why I've seen people just leaving it alive. I'm like, what the fuck happened? Can you see it better? Oh, I feel so. That shit gets to your chest. I can see now. Okay, I took it off of Wi-Fi. Don't talk about booking Wi-Fi. Anyway, I just want to thank y'all so much for just being there. Oddly, just y'all don't even know. You're like, oh, Ray just went live. I was not playing. Like, help me, help my ass. I don't play that shit. Help me, bitch. I'm so serious. The fuck. Now come into this quiet ass apartment building. They be alright. Hit that like button, y'all. I was just so worried. But we're here. And I'm full. 2.5 chicken wings and some cabbage. That cabbage is good as fuck. If I do see some myself, I don't know who made it, but That's good. I'm just so grateful for you guys. For real. Hi. All right, let me see what's going on for real. We definitely gonna link soon, but we are filming again on Monday, guys. Okay? We are filming again on Monday. And can I tell you guys something? You know how people... Can I just say something? Can I just be real with y'all? Okay. Imagine... How can I put this? Okay. Imagine you have a brother and sister. Hear me out. You have a brother and sister. Everybody know you have a brother and sister. All of them know that. So, now, you go to Target. And anytime somebody see you, they be like, brother and sister, wouldn't you find that weird? Y'all, if you know we brother and sister, then you know, maybe it has something to do. It's common sense to me. I don't know. Maybe it had something to do that was important. Don't you think we would know that? Don't you think it would be important? Anyway, well, Monday we recording, so hopefully you guys get a video out on Tuesday for all three of us. Okay? Where I went and what I did, that's separate. One guy's own shit going on. Sometimes we got things going on that we don't talk about. Right? Just think about it, guys. You gotta take care of shit. But best believe he was on that phone, he was on a jack. We talked to him, it was fine. We already know. See, we know what's going on, so it's alright. Guys, that's all I gotta say. Damn rock, that's a lot. You know, already when you go through something, where is it's like, okay, my nigga. Imagine every time you walk down the street, somebody know who you with, they ask you where they is. I don't know. Imagine that. When you be like, okay, even if you did, like, why you keep asking me that? Bro, stop, leave him alone. Come on. Then, do you think we very soon? And most importantly, what you guys need to recognize is that we are on Monday. Now, what I need from you guys, this is the fucking part about me. I need you guys to write to Ray Love, RAE, LOVE. Nobody's here. I'm acting like this. Look. No one's here, guys. No one. I'm just acting like this, right? LOVE. I need you guys to write and give me prank ideas. Ray Love. Team Ray Love at gmail.com. Team Ray Love at gmail.com. I'm saying, help me out. Y'all want to see some entertainment? Help me out. Tell me what to do. Because I have something already in my brain for Monday, but let me know. This is I'm so feeling. I just been eating whatever the fuck I want. You know what? I need to sit my ass down for real and drink some water, bitch. And wait, I got so many things to tell myself. And can you please find you a vegetable? It's been like a week or something. I just been thinking. I don't know who I thought I was, but I can't go on any longer. Your birthday's tomorrow. Happy birthday, Georgetta. Georgetta, happy birthday. Happy birthday. I hope you do it up real big. That's how you're supposed to. That's how I told my chicken is in the farm. Okay. Don't say that was 3 pieces of chicken. Get the fuck out of here. Our farm has way more chicken. Fuck out of here. You're welcome. Have a good birthday. I know I missed so many things that y'all said. I'm so sorry. I really am. But I just want y'all to thank y'all for being there for me. And just not, just being there. I don't know. If you tapped on the screen, you did have to look. I'm so happy. Because I'm going to be around weirdos. That was so good. You know what? I left them with some good ass chicken. I left them with some good ass cabbage. Well, my cousin was so sad. She saw them all eating my food. She was like, you know how long I've been asking you for cabbage? My cousin. You know how long? Huh? And I'm thinking like, you know how many seafood balls I did. And now, you man with some cabbage, I'm about to make you some fucking cabbage. I went over there with that mind frame. You about to eat some cabbage today. You better eat it. She did. She was so happy. So, I think I'm full. I'm full. Oh yeah, I think I'm full. I don't even full. I'm crying last time I saw this much chicken. Whatever. You a lie. You saw that much chicken at your mama's house. Come on. Hold up. That was so good. I gotta pee. Y'all gonna hold on while I pee? I know. I said the same about your mama. Me and her, I'm Carita, she's Cannon. Y'all gonna hold on while I pee? Whatever happens, happens. I'll be back. I gotta pee. I have to pee. It's up here. Aw, Cookie, what happened? Okay. Jumbo. Cookie, where Campbell at? Don't know. That damn cat ain't playing. That bitch said no, bitch. Alright. Y'all know I got 2 cats in here, right? Melissa's, oh, hi, Cookie. Look at Cookie. He's a whore. He doesn't care. He comes out for everybody. Hey. And then I have one that's Campbell. That's my cat. And she's a lady. And she don't like when the door opens and shit. She gotta make sure, is you really you? She's really weird. That was so good. Please wash my hands. 8. Dodge a bullet. I feel like I was a sex traffic, guys. That's how I feel. Like, that was so fucking weird. Where's my chapstick? I got so much shit on me. I think I found it. What's good, y'all? Why y'all up? Let's talk about it. Hit that like button. Why y'all up? Why y'all up? Cookie, what's wrong? What's your matter? I need your food. What's your problem, Cookie? Be still, right? I can't. I had to get my stuff. I'm barely up. It's only 7 p.m. here. Wow. Where are you at 7 p.m.? Because it's 12 a.m. here on a Saturday. Right? It's me and the cats. Just me and the cats. I really want to play my music. Should we play music, guys? Should we play music? It's my Cookie. Look at that nigga laying down. He ready for us. The way the cat lay down, he's just on his side chilling. He's very confused. You gonna come up in here late at night? I think I should go on. Okay, let me ask a question. This is very serious. How many of y'all got TikTok? Because you think I'm asking you for a certain reason, but I'm just asking you so I don't get copyright. I want y'all to understand something. When you get CP'd, the more and more you get CP'd, that's a problem. Even if you erase it, all that stuff. So that's what I'm asking. Like, but y'all don't got TikTok? What is the problem? We did have a blast, okay? I was done. I've been done. Okay, but I was calm. I was calm for a little bit. Now I went to my cousin's house and it was a wrap. But it's nothing like I've been done over there. Like, at my cousin's house, we were just chilling. Oh, no. I don't know who the hell I was over there, but I had so much fun. So much fun. You don't have TikTok. Why? Why? If you have YouTube, that means you have something where you can download things. Download TikTok. So that way when we play music, we don't get in trouble. Do y'all want me to get in trouble? Is that what it is? Can I ask you a question? Do y'all want me to get in trouble? I'm just saying. Do y'all want my channel to get taken down? No. Hit that like button if you're in here. Even if you're creeping. Hit the like button. I can't tell who's who. I'm just saying. It's very hard. And every time I say go over there, right? It'd be 100 of y'all in here. I go over TikTok, be 13. Why? I ain't asked you to do nothing. I just said go over there. So that we don't have to get in trouble. I'm saying. Because you do. That's why certain things you can't even keep up. You gotta erase it. Somebody, why you erase that, Ray? I had no choice. It been copyrighted 1,000 times. I have to. You don't know. Aww. Cookie cute. So maybe we should do that. Cause I feel like hearing some music. I feel like chilling. What was your favorite, best time of the trip? I have a story time coming up, and I hope you guys tune in. Story time is gonna say when I almost lost my life. I'm not exaggerating. So just make sure y'all tune in. That's all I gotta say. Tune in. But let me see. My favorite time of the trip is probably not the favorite time of everybody else's. My favorite time of the trip is when I made breakfast. And I made it twice, right? I made it in the Airbnb and outside. But when I made it outside the Airbnb, I made my breakfast potatoes. And when we was about to go, and Mo was so excited. That's my favorite time. Because, girl, you better not cry. I am not. I'm just so happy when my friend is happy. I really am. And I know she's happy when I'm happy. And it's just, I don't know. I just want her to be happy. And I felt like everybody that was around, even though it was like the first time meeting them, I want y'all to understand something. Nobody ever met them before. So, not even her. So, I mean, that's the bitch that would do something like this. We got a party. Let me invite people I never met before. But you know what? I said that you want to be careful, but sometimes you won't. If you that careful, you won't meet really great people, right? And even if they're around for a season, not them in particular, but just people, a season, a minute, whatever, you have a good time. And wherever I go, I'm gonna have a good time. Y'all hear me? I'm just not that friend. You know what I'm saying? Do what you do, bitch. Cause I'll be talking to this one, that one. I'm just gonna have a good time. And so I think my favorite part is knowing that she was happy. One of my favorite parts, no, let me be specific. One of my favorite parts is that I kept riding in Momo car, and so she let me listen to whatever the hell I wanted. So I was listening to Cardi B, obviously. And my favorite part was knowing that my friend knew the words to a lot of us, and she was just how I am. You know, this wasn't. I didn't think she wouldn't be happy. It was just seeing her happy made me happy. I think that's my favorite part of the trip. Just knowing that, because you know when you know somebody is different. She can say whatever she wants. I'm so happy. Everybody like, yeah. But I'm like, no, she's genuinely happy, and I love that. Like, I just, yeah. And my favorite part was always being drunk. That was my favorite part, because who does that at home? You don't do that at home. So I felt like, woo! I don't always do this at home. I don't give a fuck what nobody say. I was lit every day. Every day. And I had a great time. And I'm alive and everything's so fine. Okay, fine. I'll live to it. For real. I want to taste some of your food. Which meal did you enjoy the best? I only cooked one time. Listen, I cook baked chicken amongst other people. And you know, I love how everybody cooks, but I don't really do those. You feel what I'm saying? Amongst other people. But I was so hungover that day. That's all I really do. And then, so I had bought a whole chicken because I really would stuff it. Like, I had a whole menu in my head, but I could not. I could not. So the next day when I fried chicken, I had cut up that whole chicken. A lot of people don't know how to cut up a whole chicken and make that shit do what it do, but I do. I learned that from my mama. I learned everything. Honestly, everything y'all see me do, all the cooking I do, I learned from my mama. All of it. Nothing. There's nothing I cook that I haven't learned from my mama. And so my mama could cook, and I is the cook of the family, and oh my, I will take it over. I don't need the family. I have my own family. Actually, like, it is what it is, and that's how I learn everything I cook. That's how I learn what temperatures. That's how I learn how to not give a fuck so much. Cause you know sometimes when I cook, they be so excited about it. Like, what do I do? And it's doing. It's like, girl, you all right, girl. You good. Everything's gonna be fine. Hit that like button, y'all. Everything's gonna be fine. It comes natural to me. So I was a little girl. No matter what, I was cooking. When I was 8, I was making. She always made me cook, and it's our love language. It's always been my mother's love language. So, you know, people pass things on to their kids, and she did. Cause I ain't gonna lie, you ain't got a mama like mine. You just don't. And my mama don't really like all this, you know. But that's okay. She's loved, and she taught me everything I know. That's all I can tell you about my mama. Somebody said, tell me about your childhood. I'm home, so it was just me and my mama. You know? So I'm a different type of person, and I'm okay with that. I know that's weird to people. I'm just a different type of person. Just me and my mama. That's how it always been. That's how it always will be. And even though if I'm on my own, even though we live different places, even if my mama gone, even if she's alive, even if she's gone, it doesn't matter. It's always been me and my mama. Like, so it's very hard for me to pick up and leave. Lots of people ask me that. Go ahead, girl, move here, move here. Without my mama, you know, you can have those moments, especially with your parents. Oh Lord, especially with mine. And I'm a different type of kid. I do what I want and blah blah blah. And just, I probably gave her a headache even if I didn't. Like, I know I was never a bad kid because I'm around bad kids. You know what I mean? I know friends are bad kids. Like, no, that bitch right there, she was bad. But me, it's just, Sean is different. Even though he's the only child, I don't know. I can't explain it. Because he is the only child. He's my only child. But, I don't know. I'm not the same as my mama, but he different. We different. Mama, I'll play about my mama. Y'all, I don't know if y'all know that. I don't play about my mama. I do not play. I do not. I feel like people are weird when you don't love your mama the way you're supposed to, unless they did something to you, unless they touched you or had somebody else touch you. You know how they have some weird things that go on in mama's houses, and you be like, I have to have my own freedom and my own space and have my own peace. All that is great. Me, I ain't have nothing that happen to me, so I don't play about my mama. Even if I get on her nerves, because I probably do. Okay. Because we have different personalities. I don't care. I don't play about my mama. She is like, because I don't even talk about my mama because it'll make me cry. She's one of the best people in the world. She really is. And she made me who I was. And so many times I hear a compliment about myself, I'll be like, that's my mama. but that's it. Please don't say it. My mama do the most in my eyes, but I don't play about my mama. I don't think anybody should. It's your mother, bro. Like, even if they wrong, and they do be wrong, and they do be wrong. She's so old, she always know everything. No, they don't. They be wrong. But complain about your mother. That's you only get one mother. I never understand people. You get one fucking mother. One. That's it. That's all you get. So she can be mad at me, pointing at me. I don't care. I'm always gonna fight for that. That ass is mine. Like, that's how I feel. I love her down. Okay? And I don't play it. But sometimes, you know, people lose parents. People have bad parents. I know that happens to people. Listen. So every time somebody tell me, you could cook, you did this, I always be thinking, that's my mama. Because I've been cooking since I was a little girl. Right? When I was 8 years old, I could make eggs, bacon, toast. One day, y'all, I was 8 years old. And I, let me take off my shit while I'm talking to y'all. One day I was 8 years old. And I made some eggs. Like a normal 8-year-old. Well, I guess like me, like an 8-year-old. And when I made them eggs, y'all, I ain't gonna tell you no lie. I forgot. The pan didn't have no, like, handle. Right? What's good, y'all? What's good? What's good, everybody? Handle. So it was just like a round pan. Y'all know how those go? Just a round pan. And so I was like, I accidentally, you young. You know, that's you young. So even though you can cook, you young. So if this is the pan, look, y'all, this is the pan. Y'all see the pan? Y'all see the pan? I just grabbed it like, ah! And then my brain took hold. I was like, ah! Right? I threw the pan. My whole hand. My hands are always red. Y'all see how red my hands are? Yeah. It's just, I'm always like that. I don't know why. Whatever. I got good blood. But this shit was burgundy. It was terrible, right? And I've always been the type of kid, I don't like to bother people. Right? Not even my mama. I don't even know if my mother know that about me. I don't like to bother people. So so I went in the room and shit. And my mama said, hey, I said, but it was burning so, bro, it was burning so fucking bad. This is my natural red. This was burgundy. It was burning so bad. So I finally had to tell her, like, I burned myself. Of course, my mother, the first thing she said, she black. Why did you say that, girl? You know, okay. And she gave me ice. This is a long time ago, y'all. If I'm like 8, I ain't gonna lie. If I'm like 7, 8, I was born in 1983. So y'all do the math. I'm 42. Y'all do the math. So it was a long time ago. So she gave me ice. So I had to sleep with the ice the whole night. Okay? If you remove the ice at all, you're dying. If we only had Neosporin. If we had Neosporin, it would have took away all the pain. But we had that. So I held on to that. And she was like, right? One time I was eating noodles. I was like 7, eating ramen. Y'all know about that ramen, so I'm eating ramen, right? So I was in my room. I had my own room. I was in my room, and I choked. But you know when you choke, you could cough. Nothing was coming. Nothing. You know what I did? Instead of you know how many kids would run in like bug it out to their mama. I went to my mama's house. I went in my mama's room. My poor mother, she's probably like this. This bitch was always weird. I went in. I had the bowl. I kept saying. She kept saying, "Okay, girl." Like she was like, "All right." Like what the fuck? I know she was thinking, "Why you keep?" And she said, "You started turning blue." Mama said, "What the fuck is wrong with this girl? Why didn't you say anything?" I don't know. I just never wanted to be a bother. That has nothing to do with how I was raised. It's just always been me. I just don't want to be a bother. And so And mama said, "You choking, girl." I was. And she helped me and we got it up. But the point was, why did I do that? You know? And that's what therapy is for. That's what people don't understand. People like, oh, therapy gonna change. It ain't gonna change you, ain't gonna fix you, but it's gonna make you figure out why the hell that young, right? If you choking, you cannot breathe to the point you're turning blue. Why the hell you just going like this to your mama with the cup? Why the hell you not going like this? I don't know. I just didn't want to be a bother. Bothering people. It's always in my head. And I was sneaky. I was sneaky as hell when I was growing up. I was so sneaky. And I did before people said it to me, when I think that was like a bad thing. No, I was just sneaky. I was smart. I didn't want to get in trouble. Like, I was sneaky, you know? I wasn't a bad teenager. I was a normal teenager. Nothing I did that was abnormal in my friends' circle and circles that I watch on TV. Like, my mom used to have people over. Hello, she working at night. I'm a teenager. This is why when I realized, okay, but you can't do that. Because you asking him to do something that he can't do. There's no self-control. This is not even fully developed. You're just stupid when you're young, right? But everything she ever taught me to do, everything she ever told me, to this day, if you around any of my friends or my family, new or old, they'd be like, Rachel was talking about what her mama told her. My mama taught me things, and my mama said, y'all ever seen Bobby Boucher? I am him. Bobby Boucher from Water Guy, Water Boy. That's me. You know, he'd be like, Mama said, that's me. Mama said, no, that is me. I remember. I will never forget. That's just what it is. Let me see if I add this. Hold up. Okay. Let me see if that works. That is me, guys. A lot of times you try to ask me questions about myself, and I'll be like, buy the book. Buy the book. If you buy the book, then you'll see. It's not even about cooking. It is about cooking, but I feel like my book is different than anybody else's. It's not just a cookbook. It's about it's a story that has a recipe, that the story matches why the recipe is there. It's just, you get all up in my business. That's how I feel. That's how I feel. What's good, y'all? What's good? What's good? I love this Ray, really tough. I'm serious. Like, I've just always been a different kind of kid. And that's why as an adult, I don't care. I'm not like everybody else. I don't follow nobody else's rules. Okay? If you see me drunk, that's because I want to be drunk. Me hot, that's just... And I had a good mama. Imagine you have a child. That's what I always think. Imagine you have a child. And you think, yes, I'm excited. I have a girl. I wanted a girl so bad. And she named me Rachel for a reason, right? Because Rachel in the Bible couldn't have children. And my mother, for a long time, she wasn't getting pregnant. And she don't mind me saying the story because that's the truth. So she couldn't. So she named me Rachel. Because I know where Rachel got pregnant, right? So I'm Rachel. I'm here in the world with a baby girl. Here I am, crying and shit. Look at the story time, guys. Wait. I'm crying. I'm here. Okay. This is where my drama comes in my head. And then it's me. Then it's me. Girl, you know how to shut up. And she didn't have to tell me that. It's just what I know. I have a different personality. And I had to learn how to like that. And realize that, girl, that personality is going to take you real far. That personality is the reason why you on YouTube. I'm different. My mom's shy. And she's quiet and introverted. And I'm like loud. And I just like to be with my people. But girl, like I'm just different. And that's okay. And I started, as I grew, when I hit my 20s, I realized, like, that's amazing. Look how beautiful she, first of all, my mother's beautiful. Like, she really is. And a lot of people, if you see me at first glance, you may say, look at your mama, but if you look at us, it's not about the skin tone. You be like, you look just like your mama. You know what I'm saying? All this, is all my mama. You know, it's some things that's from my father, but he's a deadbeat. We don't know him, so why we talk about him? In the book, we talk about him. In the book, we talk about it. Who is he? Nobody. So we talk about that. And I realized, like, she's just everything to me, right? And once I learned that at a very young age, I acted on it. Now, I'm not saying I never disappointed her. And I'm not saying that even if she understands how much I love her, I can say it. But I don't think she gets it. Right? You know what I'm saying? I'm obsessed with my mother. Anybody around me knows that. So, like my friends, my family, even Momo know that. Like, girl, the way you love your mama, I love my mama. And I don't shit on my parents. I feel like I got one parent. And she sacrificed everything for me. For me. And I feel like people just really don't appreciate that in their parents. It's weird to me. Okay? And they did the best they could in that moment. My mama ain't always do everything right. And I don't mean in a bad way. I just mean like in the way we are. You know, I let Sean be liberal. He's living his life. Sean's like this. And I necessarily wasn't like that, but that's okay. Because I'm a Gemini, I fought through that shit. You know what I mean? That's what always made me different. This one won't shut up. And the poor lady didn't even have another kid to go off of. It was just me. So I appreciate her. And I die for her. I live for her, I die for her. And what she don't like to deal with, I won't let her deal with. And I probably make mistakes a lot, but I never mean to. Like, that's me and my mama. A lot of people ask me my family, they be like, who's your family? Me and my mama. But me and my mama. I don't got nobody else. That's it. That's my family. Right? I'm talking about immediate. Not like my fam, but that's immediate. Me and my mama. And God forbid anything happen to her, I'll be the only person who talk about her. I don't give a fuck. What her sister say, what her brother say, I'm gonna be the only one. They think they can. I'm like, yeah, you was right, but she may think they can, but I know her like inside my nose, out my body. Just, I'll do anything for her. And I feel like a lot of times people should do that. Even if you fall short, be there for your parents. Okay? Unless something really wrong, unless they did something really wrong. Because I'm not going to knock the people that, you know, go through some stuff. But I ain't go through that. So, I don't like nobody disrespecting their mother. All my friends know that. I don't like that. What are you disrespecting your mama for? You just, ooh. Do you know how much she get on my nerves sometimes? Oh, Lord. I hope you ain't watching this. But do you know how much she can get on my nerves? It doesn't matter. I don't care what it is. I got her back. I got her back. And I wish a nigga would, like a kitchen cabinet. That's how I be feeling. Like, what? Not with my mama. That's just how I am. So, I am that weird friend. Like, she loved the Lord, because my mama taught me. She loved Jesus. She loved God. I am that friend that it's a Tuesday morning and you come over and it's 9 a.m. and I happen to be up and you're like, what is she doing? I'm actually watching Pastor Keon, because it gives me, it makes me feel whole, right? I'm that friend, I could turn my camera around right now and my Bible is open, and that's what I learned. I'm that friend that if I gotta be there for my mama, I gotta be there. And I had to learn how to be there for myself, right? Like, okay, well, mama, I can't go. You know, because I just don't play like that. I don't have no brothers, no sisters, no father. I have a father. I mean, he alive somewhere. He out there. But who cares? The nigga never been around. So I just love who I'm with. And I see all my friends and family, they have moms, they have dads, they have brothers and sisters. And I think that's beautiful. But I got my mama. And if you buy my book, then you'll read about my mama. You'll read. I got one mom, and she's amazing. Even if she's annoying. Even if she's annoying. Even if she's annoying. I love her so much. Right? So that's And I be yelling at my friends about that. Like, excuse me, you get one mom, why you not there? Why you talking to your mom? Why you hit up your mom? Sometimes me and my mom, we don't have to talk. And sometimes we can be on the phone for 3 hours. And that's how I grew up. It's just me and her, so I'm a weird person, right? I know how to be by myself. I know how to chill by myself. You know, a lot of people don't know how to do that. They got brothers and sisters and stuff. They just don't know how to be alone. I feel like a lot of times people, but I love being alone. I love my time when I'm watching TV and I'm just alone, right? Has any of my partners ever asked me to choose you over my mom? I hope they never. They could never ask me that. They wouldn't be my partner. Right? No matter what my mom thinks, she may think, excuse me. They could never be. I would, it's no, because I wouldn't want to choose, I wouldn't want that. I wouldn't want that for them. Like, no. No. Red Hot, Toucan, you can suck my whole dick. You see what I'm saying? You see how people make you upset? Okay. And you too, you can suck my whole dick. God forbid. I don't want to say that in front of people. But that's what you get. I can't. But I don't have no mods in here, do I? But no, nobody ever asked me that because they knew it was impossible. It's literally impossible to ask me that. My mom don't even know that that's impossible. I don't think even she understands. Like, it's impossible. I think only my, like, if I had, like, Melissa, Marcella, Denitra, Keisha, my people, my day one people, even Momo here, they'd be like, ain't a, Ray love her mama. I don't play that. You can never ask me that. I'm always gonna take her side. Even if she wrong. Even when she wrong. I'm gonna take her side. And not like ignorantly. Oh yeah, she did do that. That's crazy. Don't talk about my mama. That be me. That's my line. Don't talk about my mama. Don't talk about my mama. Don't. Because all you got, I'm telling y'all, that's all you have in life. And if you didn't have one, that's fine. You have someone that takes that role. That's just, It's just weird. Like, I know, right? Come on, mods. It's just one of those weird things. But I know people mamas be weird and stuff and all that stuff. But I'm just saying, like, I'm just the type of kid I would look past. Because we're from different generations. Y'all understand me? So, they're older. So, you want them to feel like you. You want them to understand Biggie Smalls when they listen to the Stylistics. How? You know what you need to do? This is me. I listen to my music. I can listen to Temptation, Stylistics, Diana Ross, and I can put on Cardi B, blah, blah. Because it's just to learn that it all came full circle. They don't have to understand that. You know? It's like weird. Like they don't have to understand come from. And you know what? It's like I don't understand how anybody can hate their mama unless their mama was some shit. I'm not talking about the mamas that you could be like, Ray, I'm about to write you a whole paragraph as a comment about how my mama did me dirty. I'm not talking about you. I'm talking about normal people, normal mamas. Y'all have a little tis, I don't care. Whatever, little tis, I don't care. She not talking to me, no problem. I'm gonna call her anyway. You understand me? You got, that's your mama. That's how I be feeling about things. Everybody don't feel the same way. I don't play with that. Get one mama, y'all. That's all I gotta say. And anything can happen to them. And I know for a fact, God forbid, I'll be able to say, I love my mama and I was a good daughter. I may have been a difficult daughter to her growing up. I may have been very opinionated. I may have been so many things, but I love you. And I've seen many people, they don't love their mama like that. It's weird to me. That's all I gotta say. I don't usually talk about my mama, but I'm feeling good, and that's how I'm feeling. Like, by the book, you'll hear all about her. I'm the same way my mama's 70, I'm all about her. I'm just saying. I'm really that way though. Like from the bottom of my soul, I don't play that shit. I feel like that's why I'm blessed. I feel like even if she mad at me, like I am not talking to her. Okay, but I'm blessed because I'm talking to you. I'm like one of them kids. You just can't. I'm annoying. I know I am. I know she'll be like, this girl gave me hell. But whatever. It's personality, you know? I have a big personality. And I had to learn how to love that about myself. I really did. Because it's not all about what they want, how they want. I had to learn how to love about myself because there's things that I can do that she can't. And that's just who I am. I'm opinionated. I have a mouth. I don't mind the camera. Blah, 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 blah. It doesn't make me a bad person, but I know for a fact I die for her. That's what I think is really important. I was feeling good. I want to listen to some music. Can we go over to TikTok, y'all? This is the problem I be having with y'all. Can we go over to TikTok? Can we please? No? We can't go over to TikTok, y'all. And play music like normal people. Sure, why not? Can we go over TikTok? Can I take off my clothes and put on my pajamas and go over TikTok? Can we do that? No? Y'all, today I gotta tell y'all a story. Hold on. I'm gonna tell y'all a story about the crackhead. Okay, she wasn't a crackhead. Let me not say. The drunk that was in the liquor store today. And I thought I had to, I thought so, but we didn't have to do it. I'll be back. Hold on. Oh, look a cookie. It's a cookie. I gotta take all this shit off. That shit is crazy. I need to take it off. I'll be back, guys. Hold up. Whoever's here is here. Hold on. Hi, Cookie. What's the problem? I got enough food. Hold on, guys. I'll be back. Cookie, where Kim going? Cookie. Okay, who still staying? Where we at? Okay. So let me tell y'all about the story. What's good, Diamond? Okay, let me tell you. You freaking missed me. I just dropped a video, guys. Make sure if you ain't see that video, I just dropped a video. I'm about to drop a mukbang tomorrow. But listen. So, I go to my cousin's house, right? My cousin's house, okay? This is a good story time. So, we chill for a minute. I'm like, all right, we gotta go to the liquor store. Hello, I need my little wine. She's like, no problem. So we go. As we approach the liquor store, there's two guys outside. Fine. There's one girl outside. Now, she's mad pretty. So I can't, like, she's pretty. There's nothing wrong with her. But she's done. Like, you know how people... Okay, I tend to slur when I'm drunk. When I'm tipsy. I slur. So someone would think I'm tipsier than I actually am. I'd be like, I don't drink certain things. Somebody would think like, oh, she's done, blah. Okay. Why the hell? We walking up to the store. She's like, she asked the guy, what you looking at? So I'm like, oh, she's talking to the guy. So we go into the liquor store. She said, what happened? What happened? Imagine somebody in your face. What happened? What happened? What happened? I'm like, okay. So me and my cousin D, thank God she was there. We different people, right? So my liquor is on the shelf, so I have to grab it. Her liquor is behind the guy that's gonna serve it to us, so I'm asking for it. But this bitch is saying, what happened? What happened? What happened? It's so weird. What happened? What? She's like, what happened? You know what I mean? What happened? That's how she's talking. So we like, okay. So my cousin's like, what happened? She like, what happened? She like, I don't know what happened. My cousin's like, what happened? Now, me personally, we putting the things up. He's like charging me up, and I got one of my bottles like this. I feel like I gotta bust a bitch over her head, obviously. And she bumping niggas. What happened? She already touched me. What happened? I'm like, okay. Oh, my cousin, what happened? But I see my cousin, I listen to how she moving, and she like, what happened? What's wrong? What's going on with you? You good? She like, did you eat today? She like, no, hit that like button. Hit that, no. My cousin like, you need to drink some water. Campbell, get your ass down, coming out of nowhere trying to scratch on my goddamn, couch. My cat ain't shit. So she said, what happened? No, I'm not saying what happened. This is how she talking, y'all. You know they gonna snitch this and say that was me, but it's not. Y'all know. This what happened. And my cousin said, I don't know what happened. You know me? My cousin said, no, I don't know you. The fuck you talking about? Mind you, I'm paying for the shit. And the liquor guy, he getting tight. I don't know what her name was. You know why I don't know her name? Because I don't remember shit. But I know he was like, let's say he was like, Sharita, all right, that's enough now. Cut it out, Sharita. So they must know her. Like, she must drink. Okay. But to the capacity if she didn't know what's happening, right? And she kept being okay with my cousin. Like, my cousin, like, she done did it to me a couple times, but because my cousin took over and was talking to her, she stopped because it was so annoying to me. Like, I have a different personality, and I just felt like it's not even me being angry. I just felt like, what are you gonna do? Like, you asking me all this, you doing all this, so that means it's time to fight. And I don't fight, baby. I'm fight dirty, so I'm gonna bust the shit over your head. And now, I just felt like, okay, the one time I'm outside, minding my business, here we go. This is how I felt. And my cousin's like, no, you good. You all right? She's like, no, because what happened? What somebody said about me? But she, like, in her face, like, bumping. Like, it's just so annoying. My cousin's like, no, you're good. Talk about. She laughing at her and shit. I'm not ghetto like that. I felt like, what? The fuck do you keep coming over here, bothering us, asking us what's happening? I don't know what happened. I really felt like I don't know what happened. What happened? She asked me what happened. I went to ask her what happened. It was so annoying. Right? Okay. So now the guy gets mad. He like, come on. Creosha, whatever the fuck her name was. He like, stop it. And my cousin like, no, she not bothering nobody. Oh, she kind. No, she not bothering nobody. She good. He said, no. Because it was bothering him. But he saw my hand like this with that bottle. And when he cashed me out, he said, you know what he told me? Thank you. Yeah, because because the minute, I'm not telling you no lie. One more what happened. I'm just saying. You bumped me. Because she was just, it wasn't even like you being funny. It was like she's going to stall off. You didn't know what she was going to do. And you know what's so bad about it? She's pretty. She was pretty. Her face was so pretty. And you're young. And it made me feel so sad for her. When I walked away, I said, wow, people be going through things. You know, that's why you get tight when people say weird shit in your comments. Like, girl, don't act like you never got drunk before. But this was a whole nother, this was like, oh my God. And she was pretty. And that's somebody's kid. I just felt so bad for her. But I ain't gonna tell you a lie. During that, what happened? I was pissed off. Why she keep asking us that? Like, if I ain't saying nothing, you know? She bumped me one time. What happened? I don't know what my face looked like, but she looked like, all right, I'm just gonna talk to your cousin. Like, what happened? Yeah, leave me the fuck alone, bitch, because I'm ready to fight. It was just so weird. All we do was going to the store. She was so pretty. And that's how you know people be going through things. Like, damn, you're so pretty, and look at you. Who is your mama? Who's your daddy? Why you out here like this? It was so sad. So now we went home, whatever. My cousin was like, yeah, everything good. You know what happened? She said, no, because what they said about me? What they said? My cousin said, ain't nobody said nothing about you. What's your name? I'm dead serious. Let's say she said Carisha. My cousin said, ain't nobody said that. You say Carisha, they like, don't mess with Carisha. It was a good thing to have my cousin there. Because I'm ready to fight. And it's not me just being weird, wild and free. It's just, I'm scary. So I'm ready to fight. Like, I always think the worst. My cousin, she's hood, so she like, everything good. Like, okay. We laugh. I'm like, she had one too many what happens, my nigga. Before we bust her ass. Before I just felt like, okay, damn. I'm outside, fine. I don't usually go, you know, but here I am, and now I'm ready to bust her ass. Like, it's just so bad. So I pray for that girl, and I don't know her name. I'm so sorry I don't know your name. My cousin did. I think it was like Keita. She really did, but I pray for her. This is not somebody you see in the street, and you be like, oh, you're just tipsy. You're just, no. This is her lifestyle. She wake up, she drink, she go to sleep, she drink. She was done, bro. She wasn't even here anymore. I don't even know how she was standing. Like, I felt so bad for her. Like, damn. Not just getting drunk. Like, this is something she do. For the liquor store guy that cashes you out to know her, like, Karita, cut it out now. Then you know. She's known for that shit. But she was pretty. I just want to say it was too many what happens for me. It was so much. She bumping. Like, when she first came in, bumping you. What happened? What happened? I'm like, the fuck? I'm starting to think like, oh shit. In my mind, I'm like, oh, it's going down. My cousin like, what happened? She just know. Me personally, I'm like, oh, so we fighting. We ain't fighting because I don't fight. Bitch, you ain't touching my face. So I'm about to kill you. Like, that's my mind. I'm about to do anything I can. Like, that poor girl. That's what happened to me today. I'm about to make a T-bone loaded potato. Ooh, wee! Oh, nah, what about him? You know what? People say that, but when you from where I'm from, you won't go ham because you know what? That's the end of your life. You don't know which one it is. So it's like you gotta really think about it. It don't matter how hood you are, because I'm from the hood. It don't matter who you are. I have a good soul, though. So I'm just saying, imagine if you didn't. they still think twice. It's just, you have to think about it. Is it worth it? Is it? Somebody asked what happened. Is it really worth it? Not going home to your kids. That's not worth it for me. But in that moment, I just felt like, oh, I'm going to bust a cap over her ass. It's nothing else for me to do. Because I was thinking, my cousin, she's over there. Yeah, what happened? She going back and forth. I'm thinking, that's why I held my... I'm like, yes, sir. He said, okay, 43, blah, blah, blah. I'm like, no problem. Give him my card like this. And he's like, that's why when he packed it up, he said, thank you. He said, because, come on. It could have got worse before it got, for what? Now, I would have been talking to y'all days later talking about, you know what, I just got locked up. For what? Somebody named Carisha that's drunk? Not me. So, I'm just saying, it just bothered me. Stop asking me what happened. Nothing happened. It was so weird. And she kept... It was the movement when she first came in. Hey, what happened? You know somebody, like, you know me. What happened? Keep hitting me. What happened? What happened? I'm like, oh, man. It's 3:30 in the afternoon. You all right, girl? It was so sad. People came off the street. They knew her. They must know her. She must do this. You know what I'm saying? And my cousin said at first, when she was like, hey, she thought she knew me. Like, oh, yeah. No. Shorty was just wild for the whole night. And I was like, oh, I feel so bad for her. Those are people like, you know, you come home, you pray. I pray for you, Shorty, because you wow. I ain't like that. What happened? What happened? What happened? Oh. Okay, so now I step away and do something. She in my cousin's face, no, what happened? But what happened? But it's my cousin who's, she's like, what? My cousin's dying. Why? What happened? She just hood. Just, what's good? What happened? She like, nothing, what happened? I'm like, why you keep asking that question? In my head, I'm like, oh, she want to fight? Thank God. Thank God for my cousin. She a paranoid mind. She was laughing. You good? You know what she told her? Drink some water. Get some food. You thirsty? She like, no. She's talking about somebody. You heard somebody talk about me? What they said about me? Because what happened? I'm like, oh, now I realize, like, oh, she's done. You're done, bitch. But it was so sad. I don't feel so bad for her. I really did. That's somebody's daughter. Whoever you are. Oh, man. Shout out to you, girl. That girl, she was tripped out. 3:30 in the morning. I'm not talking about normal slurring, y'all. I'm talking about done. I don't even know how she's standing to talk to everybody. That's our body. Your body take on a lot. This bitch, man. It's like a zombie. Like, girl. That was my day. Then I cooked. Listened to music. Got the creepy jeepies from the cab driver. Went live with y'all. Came home. Went live. That's my day. That poor lady. Anyway, y'all, I'm about to go on TikTok right quick, okay? And I'm only going on so I can listen to music. I'm not going on for any reason. So if you want to join me, you go over to TikTok, Raelove, RAELOVE 8383. And some people that still spell my name RAY, and I don't understand. That's not what it say. Okay, but RAELOVE 8383. That's what I'm about to do. I'm about to listen to music. Whoever's over there. Sometimes we have a good time because it's just us and we just chilling. But that's what I'm about to do. I'm about to listen to music and chill. Okay? I'm tired of sitting up here. I was just eating with y'all. I want to listen to my music and have a good time. So I love, love, love y'all. And thank you for letting me just vent and talk. And blah, blah, blah. Ooh, it said 88 minutes. That was just blah, blah, blah the whole time. Oof. And look out for my new video tomorrow, okay? Look out for my new video tomorrow, which I talk about how I almost lost my life at Momo's house. And I got video proof. And I'm not, this is not no cap. This is not cap. But I wanted to save it for my own. That's why I didn't put it in here. Y'all will see how I almost lost my life, okay? That's coming out. So follow me on TikTok. Go over to TikTok. So it could just be us and we can listen to music. I think even if it's 10 of us, at least it's us. That's what I'm about to do. I love, love, love y'all so much. And thank you for letting me vent and talk my shit.